In this video, I will review the answers to the problems on the fraction review page. We begin with number 1. We're asked to reduce the fraction 24 over 182. The only number that's common to both the numerator and denominator is 2. So we divide out 2 and we end up with 12 over 91. Similarly, for number 2, we have to reduce 34 out of 153. It turns out that 17 is the common factor, so we divide 17 from the numerator and denominator to get 2 over 9. For number 3, we're adding 3/8 and 3 over 16. We have to find the LCD. Since 8 divides evenly into 16, 16 will encompass 8, so the LCD is 16. When we build up the fraction, we only have to build up this left fraction because it has an 8 in the denominator. We need it to be 16. So what times 8 gives us 16? 2. So we have to multiply 8 with 2, but whatever we do to our denominator, we must replicate in the numerator, so we multiply 3 with 2 as well. We end up with 6 over 16 plus 3 over 16, and then we add the numerators. 6 plus 3, 9 over the LCD, 16. This fraction does not reduce. For number 4, we have 6 over 11 plus 6 over 13. In this case, the two numbers have no factors in common, so the LCD is 11 times 13, 143. We have to build up both fractions. For 6 over 11, we multiply by 13 over 13. 6 over 13, we multiply by 11 over 11. Our goal is to get the LCD in our denominator. So we have 78 over 143 plus 66 over 143. We add the numerators, 144 over the LCD of 143. Number 5, we have to subtract two fractions. So 5 out of 24 minus 7 out of 16. Let's look at, since obviously there's some common factors between 24 and 16. So first, let's factor 24. 3 times 8 are two factors. Let's factor 16, 2 times 8. So the LCD must consist of a 2, a 3, and an 8. Multiplying that out together, we get 48. We take the first fraction. We need the we need the denominator to equal the LCD of 48, so we have to multiply 2 with the denominator and numerator. Similarly, for 16, we need to convert this to 48, so that means we multiply 3 with the denominator and numerator. We end up with 10 out of 48 minus 21 out of 48. Now subtract 10 and 21 to get negative 11 over 48. For number 6, we're subtracting 4/9 and 2/3. The LCD is 9. 3 divides evenly into 9. So we only have to build up the second fraction by multiplying numerator and denominator by 3. So we have 4/9 minus 6/9. 4 minus 6 is negative 2/9. Number 7, we're multiplying 3/5 and 10 out of 27. Multiply straight across. 3 times 10 is 30. 5 times 27 is 135. It turns out that 15 is a common factor to both numbers. So divide the numerator by 15, divide the denominator by 15 to get 2/9. For number 8, once again, we're multiplying 11 out of 25 times 15 out of 44. 11 times 15 is 165. 25 times 44 is 1100. The number that's common to both numerator and denominator is 55. So we divide 165 by 55 to get 3. 1100 by 55 to get 20. Always reduce the fraction in the end, if possible. For number 9, we're dividing. 5 out of 12 divided by 7 out of 18. When we divide, the rule is we leave the first fraction alone, 5 out of 12, change division to multiplication, take the reciprocal. We interchange the numerator and denominator. So it's 5 out of 12 times 18 out of 7. 5 times 18 is 90. 12 times 7 is 84. We can reduce this fraction. The common number is 4, so divide 90 by 4 to get 15, and 84 by 4 to get 14. For number 10, we have 55 over 96 divided by 105 over 180. Remember, with division, leave the first fraction alone, multiply by the reciprocal of the second fraction. So we interchange 180 and 105. 55 times 180 is 9,900. 96 times 105 is 10,080. It turns out that 180 is a common factor. So we divide 180 from the numerator to get 55 and divide 180 from our denominator to get 56. And that concludes the video. Thanks for watching.